Hey guys, the update is looking pretty good, and it's almost done. This one's going to be a smaller update while we get ready for a bigger one coming next week. With that said, I've honestly been thinking a lot about ways to improve Anime Crusaders. Aside from optimization, I really want to start branching the game out more and make it feel more unique. I know a lot of people aren't super happy that the updates lately have been the same thing over and over again, mostly just adding cool characters. I want Crusaders to actually last and be worth your time. So I'm going to start pushing both the team and myself harder to make the game the best version it can be. We're going to start working on more unique features, and we're also always open to reasonable suggestions as long as they fit within our weekly update deadlines. Thank you guys for all the love and support. It seriously means a lot to us, and we really hope we can deliver something no other TD games have. This was posted by Alan on January 18th, 2026 at 12:14 p.m. This was before the 0.5 Eisen update, which was a macro update, as almost every update on this game has been. And today, well, I guess not today because I'm recording this the 31st, but on the 30th of January, Anime Crusaders dropped their Dragon Ball update. Now, I know I said that I was not going to play really Anime Crusaders at all anymore, which I didn't. I did not play this update. To keep it real with you, I mainly just asked my viewers in my Discord how it was, what they thought about it, what happened with it. I went in, checked it out myself a little bit, went through a little bit of the game modes, I guess the same game mode story, you know, the usual biz. And I can confirm myself that the update is mid as hell. I mean, there's nothing special about it. I don't know what else were we to expect, right? So let me get into the positives I can talk about for this update first. I like starting off with the positives before we get into the negatives. You know, makes the video a little bit brighter. First main thing I saw, the guidebook. This is a good addition, especially for newer players. I do like this idea. Many other games have done it, but I do think it's something the game needed because it was very difficult to get into the game. So, giving people basically a unit for free, good on you devs, good idea, definitely worth putting that in. Definitely kind of rules out a lot of the beginner guide videos that people make that are literally just come into the game and go into the AFK chamber and pray to God you get a New Year's unit. So, hey, props to you devs for that. Very good addition. The second thing I was going to put as a positive for this game was the addition of Android 21 to the game, who was a unit that is a unknown random drop from story. It's an easy stage, but there's no pity on her or nothing. It's basically you just do in macro or physically play the event over and over and over again and pray to God to get lucky enough to get her. But when you do, she is a guaranteed Crusader unit. You can't roll any other trait on her. So that's good for beginner players. Is it annoying? Yes. Does it give players a bad impression of what's to come for the game? Kind of. Half and half. The generosity, yes, that's good. But not even saying what the pity is or the percent drop for her. What was the idea behind that? Why would you even... I don't know. I don't know what the purpose of even doing that was. So, hey, I guess... one positive, one negative, you know, equal opposite reaction, I guess, whatever, right? Now, when I look at this update, right, there's a couple things I see. The event tab, right? If I look directly at this event tab and I compare it to Anime Vanguard's, it is literally 1-to-1 exactly the same. Literally no different. Like, no difference besides the fact that it's just it doesn't cover the entire screen. So that's just like why not just put like a maybe unique spin to it or something. Like I mean it's a decent addition, but like like it's just blatantly like 1-to-1 with AV, same idea and everything. I don't know, small thing, not a big deal in the slightest. It's just It's like this Dragon Ball update is 1-to-1 with how Anime Adventures did it way back in the day, where you besides the fact that you can get double double unique or whatever. You can't for this Vegito unit. You literally just go in and you do the, like, you just do the raid for Cell like 75 something times. Also, the raid for Cell is apparently, and when I tried it, I have a bunch of Crusader units, so it wasn't too insanely hard for me when I did it. But for a lot of other players, that thing is near impossible. So you basically have to run it on Act 4 about like 20 or 30 times until you get enough to get all of the tokens from the raid shop to get the bonus damage. The 6 Dragon Balls or whatever, so you need 120 tokens. And then you can basically pretty easily macro the final act of it. And you're probably like, Blake, why do I have to macro it? Why can't I just do it physically? Why can't I do any of this physically? And sure, you can. You can, absolutely you can. Tell me why, though, viewer. Why would you want to play an update, or any game for that matter, any tower defense game, where you basically have to sit there and run a stage 20 to 30 times, then do it on a harder difficulty 30-something more times, 15 to 20 more times? Why? Why would you want to do that? Sure, you can get him before the pity, but most people have to go to pity. I've had to go to pity on every unit in this game, including Kaido, Esdeath. Dio I didn't have to, and Alucard I didn't have to either. But every other raid, like actual physical pity item unit in this game, I've had to go to complete pity for. It's literally, this update is exactly the same as the Gilgamesh raid. You have to run it 75 times. You just have to reach pity, and that's it. That's the entire update. There's nothing unique about it. You literally have to. It's like the same thing for Vegito as well. From like that every other single game does. There's nothing unique to how Vegito functions. You get Goku, you get Vegeta, get Crusader on one, Crusader or the other, doesn't matter. Place them down, max them both out, fuse them together with an ability. There you go, Vegito. That's it. And then he breaks the game. He's like insanely good. Completely destroys everything easily solo. So now everything is easily macroable for you. Hooray! Hooray! Super easy macro now for everybody that plays the game. That's the entire update. You know, there's some positives to it. There are, like, genuinely there are some positives to it. I don't know why my voice has been sounding like that. But, dude, this is, like, low-key pissing me off. Why, Alan, are you going to say stuff like, I'm going to drop unique stuff? Like, I get that you guys try to stick to a weekly update schedule. I understand that. But, dude, sometimes it's better just to take maybe, like, a week, 2 weeks to work on an update and really try to wow people. Do something different and special that's really going to blow their damn socks off and make them want to, like, play your game. Dude, you're literally just filling in for when AV is about to update, when UTD is about to update, when all these other games are updated. Like, dude, that's what your game is. It's a filler. Your game is filler for people. Why? I understand it's making you money, man. Props. But, dude, do you want your game to be, like, competing with anime vanguards in these other games? Or do you just want to be, like, the AA2? And you're literally just, right now, you are 1-to-1 Anime Adventures 2. That's it. That's all you guys are. You guys have higher quality than Anime Adventures, but you do the exact same things. You introduce nothing unique. You aren't doing anything to set yourself apart at all, and you just take things from other games, put them in your game, and then that's it. That's all the only things that you add. Like, you could have at least added maybe a unique game mode for Cell, maybe like a Cell Games thing. No, it's just another raid. Literally just another raid. Dude, your last update was literally just go in, run the stage 50-something times to get Aizen, then run the boss rush stage 50 more times. That was your entire update. This update is no different. This update is no different. It's exactly the same. It is exactly the same as that update. Except you go, instead of you do boss rush, you do raid. And then you evolve the units. That's it. That's your big... This is not a 0.5 update. Viewers, this is not a 0.5 update. This is a full numbered update. Update 4.0.0. Not 3.5 or anything like that. Nope. And on top of that, they did add one little thing where when you roll a trait on a unit, you get like a quick 1-second pop-up that says, Oh, I guess it only shows up one time whenever you play the game for the first time. It says for like 1 or 2 seconds on your screen, there is a global pity. And so it doesn't tell you, like, never really reminds you again at all. It tells you that first time whenever you roll, there's a global pity. Doesn't say how much, but the ranges of what it could be. Nothing. Nothing. Nope, no one knows. So, I mean, look, dude, if you want to keep it secret, go for it. But, like, at least have a constant reminder or, like, a little thing on the side that says, like, global pity. There is a global pity. Global pity inbound. Pity inbound. You're getting close. I smell a Crusader. Something. Just something to let the players know that there's something there. Because people will forget, dude. Most people that play tower defense games are jumping between, like, 4 different games at a time. Or playing 1 or 2. Like, once every week or something like that. And also, I saw that post of you guys saying, someone is trying to steal players from our update. Which was them mentioning either Anime Vanguard's dropping their trailer. Or, UTD updating, dropping their trailer as well. It was one of those two. And let me just tell you, man, they're not trying to steal your players. They're just updating their game, and people are going to go to their games over yours. Because they are putting in more uniqueness. They're putting in things to try and push the bounds for what games can do. For what these tower defense games can be. And you are currently just riding the wave, and eventually that wave is going to go down. At some point it will. It will. The wave will eventually drop. Will it drop now? Maybe. Maybe not. Will it drop soon? Who knows? Will it drop in the next 2 months? Maybe. Maybe it won't. But you're going to get beaten out if you keep on this path. So try to do better. Try to become a better dev team that listens to their players and tries to add in unique things. Okay? It's going to be a lot better for the community. They're going to like your game so much more if you just do things a little bit unique. Doesn't got to be anything crazy, just a little bit different. Okay? That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. Okay? It's not that complicated. Really, it's not. The same copy-paste updates, and then mentioning that you're doing copy-paste updates 2 updates before, and then drop 2 back-to-back copy-paste macro boring updates. Like, dude, you're not helping yourself at all. You're not. Genuinely, you're not helping yourself in any way, shape, or form, man. You're not. You guys are not helping yourselves. Jesus, bro. It's probably going to be the last time I talk about this game unless something comes up and they do something cool. Or something, like, crazy happens that, like, ruins the game. But, yeah, this is probably going to be the last Anime Crusader video. That's about it, guys. I mean, not much else to talk about. It's just a bland update. It's bland. As always, the game is... It's like eating chicken with no seasoning, no hot sauce, no sauce in general, barely being cooked, just raw. Raw enough to eat it and not die from it. It's basically what all these games... These, like, updates feel like. So, you know. Whatever. Hope you guys have a good one. Sorry I didn't get too loud in this video. I know you guys sometimes like when I get, like I get all crazy. But I'm like recording this pretty late at night because I'm going to have a super duper busy day tomorrow where I'm probably not going to be able to really upload at all. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, have an amazing rest of your days, mornings, evenings, nights. Oh, excuse me. It does not matter which one. Just hope you guys are doing well. And, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Probably going to be a UTD one again. But, I mean, they are dropping their update literally, like, the same day that I'm posting this video. So, yeah, expect that. And an AV video, too, soon. Maybe not as soon, but we'll see. We'll see what things happen. But, yeah, either way, guys, thank you guys all for the support. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye, ski. I gotta come up with a better outro. Unique sound. I don't know, I'll figure it out.